The sun cuts low across the dust as a young honey badger faces something it has never truly encountered before, an apex predator with practiced hunger in its eyes. The leopard doesn't roar, doesn't charge. It watches, calculating, then moves with ghostly silence. The young badger stiffens, instincts crackling like static. There is no strategy, no memory to draw from, only movement. It dodges the first strike with the raw agility of something not yet mastered, barely slipping beneath the reaching claws. Its body stumbles through the dirt, weight shifting just enough to survive. But instinct has its limits. The leopard's paw finds its tail, yanks, a snarl. Then a clawed grip around the neck, not deep enough to kill but enough to teach. The young badger writhes, gasps. Pain is a teacher in the wild, and today's lesson is clarity. It is not yet ready, but survival has many forms, and one of them comes running. From beyond the brush, the scrub grass parts, not with fear but with fury. A larger form races forward, shoulders low, muscles taut, eyes fixed, not on escape, but on impact. The young one isn't alone. Every predator knows this moment. The arrival of something worse than resistance, a mother. The mother doesn't waste time with noise. No growl, no warning. Just a brutal collision, slamming into the leopard's flank with the precision of something that's done this before. The leopard recoils, startled, its grip loosening as it shifts to face this new opponent. In the dust between them lies her cub, dazed but alive. The leopard sizes her up quickly. Larger than the young one, yes, but still smaller than itself. Yet there is something else, an energy not born of size but of purpose. The predator lunges, fangs flashing, and its teeth clamp down on the mother's neck. But she doesn't collapse. She doesn't flee. Instead, she drives forward, forcing the leopard to drag her weight. Each motion is deliberate. Every twist of her body is an act of defiance. Behind her, the young badger rises to its feet, limping slightly, but no longer out of the fight. It watches, learning again, not from pain this time, but from strength. A lesson passed through action. Protect with everything, hesitate for nothing. The leopard is no longer just fighting for dominance, it's fighting to maintain control. And the tide is shifting. Two badgers are no longer a sequence of targets, they're a unit. Dust spirals around them as the leopard regains its footing, muscles coiling with frustration. It pounces again, this time targeting the weaker link, the young badger. With practiced force, it pins the smaller body beneath its chest, breath hot, claws firm. But before it can finish, the second striped form slams into its ribs with raw force. The mother has returned, not with grace but with grit, crashing into the predator like a landslide. The leopard spins, striking back with a heavy paw that scrapes across her side. She stumbles, but doesn't fall. The young badger rolls free and crouches low, eyes narrowed, flanks heaving. This is no longer a chaotic struggle. It is becoming a rhythm, blow for blow, strike and return. The leopard's breathing grows labored, muscles still strong, but slower. These badgers don't fight clean, they fight long. They wear their enemies down not with finesse, but with resilience. The predator lands another slash, but its strikes carry less weight now, less certainty. For the first time, it senses its own limits creeping in. This isn't how a hunt should feel. This feels like something else, a test of endurance, not dominance. The leopard circles, tail twitching, eyes flicking between two opponents who refuse to yield. The badgers reposition, one low to the ground, the other slightly back, flanking. It's not choreography, but instinctive alignment, born from blood and bond. The mother feints forward, drawing the leopard's attention. In that blink of reaction, the daughter lunges from the side, claws hooking into the leopard's shoulder. A growl erupts as the predator twists violently, trying to shake her off, but it only exposes its flank. The mother barrels in again. There's no clean victory here, only the grinding cost of being outnumbered. Every leap the leopard takes is met with a counter. Every pause it steals is broken by motion. The badgers don't fight with elegance, they swarm, they confuse, they wear down. The leopard, so used to dominating with stealth and force, now faces something it cannot predict. Synchronized defiance. Coordination has become their strongest defense, not strength alone. And in this wild place, where every second could end a life, strategy wrapped in bloodline begins to overcome muscle honed by the hunt. The leopard's breathing grows louder. The dust around them thickens with the weight of a battle that refuses to end easily. With another snarl, the leopard strikes out, claws raking the mother's side. But the blow glances off her thick hide, turning what should be a wound into a scrape. Honey badgers are not armored by accident. Their loose, rubbery skin absorbs violence and returns mobility. The leopard bites down again, this time at the daughter's back. But even as fangs press into flesh, the young badger twists, turning toward her attacker and clawing at its muzzle. Pain blooms across the leopard's face, not deep, but sharp, a sting of humiliation. In the chaos, something more primal reveals itself. The badgers don't fight only to survive, they're defending something behind them. A den, a secret. The leopard senses it now. This fight isn't about dominance or territory. It's about protection. And that changes everything. Predators understand hunger. But protection, that's a force that doesn't tire. As the leopard shifts again, seeking an opening, it finds none. Only two battered but burning wills, standing firm. The leopard hesitates, and in that pause, the badgers do not press the attack. They hold, waiting, watching, because what they guard matters more than the fight itself. With the leopard retreating into the scrub, the badgers don't celebrate, they confirm. Every step the predator takes backward is matched with two forward from the mother and daughter. Posture stiff, eyes locked. They ensure the threat is not hiding, waiting. Only when the brush sways empty do they pause. The mother turns sharply and vanishes into the dark slit of the den. Her teeth find a bundle soft, fragile, still blind. The newborn, she lifts it gently, cradled in her jaws, not with bite but with burden. The daughter follows close, ears swiveling at every rustle. This isn't a victory, it's a reprieve. They march through thorn and sand, not seeking revenge, but distance. Every step is chosen carefully, tracing paths the leopard wouldn't expect. But the mother can only carry one. The hollow where they fought still hides another cub alive, but alone. The den is no longer safe. What once was sacred has been spoiled by intrusion. And in the wild, when a predator has found your doorstep, you abandon it. Not from fear, but from wisdom. For badgers, safety is never a location. It is a decision, renewed with every sunrise. And now, that decision must be made again. The sun begins to slip, casting long spears of light through the low brush as the mother and daughter cross the arid scrubland. One cub rests quietly in the mother's jaws, safe, for now, but their pace is tight, movements clipped by urgency. Behind them, the first den lies hollow, vulnerable, and incomplete. A second cub remains curled in silence, unaware that safety has moved on without it. The daughter glances back often, ears flicking, nostrils testing the air. The leopard is out of sight, but in their world, out of sight is never enough. Every rustle might mean danger. The land offers no promises, only possibilities. As they reach a temporary refuge, little more than a shaded depression lined with old roots, the mother sets the newborn down and begins to dig, deepening the space, fortifying the edges. She doesn't rest. She doesn't blink. The daughter stands guard, nose in the wind. Their silence is not peace, it is strategy. Because both know the hunt isn't over. Predators return, tracks are followed, and something left behind will never stay hidden for long. For the badgers, survival is not just escape, it is the will to return. In the dimming heat, the leopard returns its gait low, ears flattened, eyes narrowed not with rage, but calculation. No longer interested in battle, it moves with one goal. The unguarded, its target is no longer the adults, but the second cub, still hidden in the now compromised hollow. It steps softly, brushing past thorns without rustle, breath shallow as if the air itself might betray its presence. Every movement is a whisper, but from a distance, two sets of eyes catch the shift in wind, the unnatural silence. The mother's body stiffens. The daughter, already on alert, is first to move. Without waiting for a signal, they break into motion, kicking up a trail of dust and broken stems as they charge back toward the threat. The mother doesn't hesitate. She sprints
I
ahead,
know I
not in a
cannot
straight
outrun the
line, but in
leopard,
chaotic,
but I am
slicing
utterly
curves,
committed to
weaving through
distracting
scrub
it.
to confuse the predator. She knows she can't outrun the leopard, but she can mislead it. Behind her, the daughter cuts a different path closer to the threat, acting not as protector now, but as bait. The roles have shifted. The young badger once rescued is now the one standing in the path of danger. The dust rises behind the daughter as she darts across the terrain, her movements sharp, unpredictable, designed not to fight, but to lure. The leopard, momentarily caught off guard, adjusts its pursuit, its focus fractured between the zigzagging mother and the bold, circling daughter. This isn't chaos, it's orchestration. In their world, time isn't measured in minutes, but in heartbeats bought and chances stolen. Back at the new den, the mother reaches the entrance with her precious cargo. She doesn't pause to check the wind. She doesn't look back. She dives into the hollow, digging deeper, shifting earth to bury the newborn further beneath layers of safety. Every scrape of her claw, every push of soil, is a barrier built with urgency. Outside, the daughter turns suddenly, rushing directly at the predator with an audacious growl. It halts, just for a breath, its muscles coiled, but its mind assessing. That pause is all the mother needs. With the cub secured, she re-emerges, body shielding the den, teeth bared, eyes wild with maternal fire. The leopard now faces a line it hesitates to cross. 2 badgers, 1 purpose. Time has shifted against it. The ambush has become a standoff. The leopard slinks forward, cautious now, its instincts at odds with its hunger. It approaches the den's narrow entrance and extends a paw, claws unsheathed, probing into the darkness. A mistake. The mother lunges, jaws locking onto the intruding limb with a snap of precision honed by necessity. The leopard yanks back with a snarl, retreating a step, but does not leave. Its golden eyes remain fixed on the hole, trying to calculate how to reach what lies inside without sacrificing more blood. Inside, the newborn does not stir. The chamber has been dug deep, silent, and shielded. The daughter stands beside her mother now, body low, snarling with youthful defiance. They do not advance. They do not attack. They guard. That is enough. The leopard paces slowly, testing the air, searching for weakness, an opening that does not exist. It swats at the dirt, feigns a charge, but finds only resolve staring back. This is no longer a battle, it is a locked gate, defended not with walls but with will. The badgers wait. They do not blink. They do not breathe loud. They become the stone before the storm. And in this silence, the leopard finally begins to doubt. The leopard lingers, just beyond the ring of dust, unmoving. It does not stalk forward nor slip away. It simply waits, hoping for movement, for some weakness to reveal itself in the silence. Inside the den, the mother and daughter remain still, muscles locked, breath shallow. The air is heavy with tension. Time distorts, seconds stretch into minutes. The predator is patient, but so are they. In the wild, survival is a contest of stillness as much as strength. Finally, the leopard exhales a slow, frustrated sound that dissipates into the dry air. It turns its head, scans the horizon once more, then pivots away. No roar, no final glare. Just a quiet, reluctant retreat. The badgers do not follow, they listen. Only when the last whisper of paw against dirt fades do they allow themselves to shift. The mother turns her head slightly, meeting her daughter's eyes. No sound passes between them. None is needed. They have held the line. But they know what this means. The den is compromised. The predator has marked this place, and what was once shelter is now danger. Staying would be foolish. Rest would be fatal. The cost of defending home is often leaving it behind. Night deepens, but the mission remains unfinished. One cub lies safely hidden, but the other still waits in the den first abandoned, alone and unaware of the chaos that unfolded. The mother steps from the shadows, nose to the earth, reading scent trails left in dust and wind. The daughter follows, close but alert, glancing behind with every step. Their bodies move with quiet urgency, not sprinting, not hesitating. In the wild, forgetting is death, and they have not forgotten. The terrain between dens is familiar, but no longer trusted. The leopard could still be near, circling back, following its own loop of instinct and hunger. As they approach the original hollow, the daughter breaks ahead, her youthful speed carrying her to the entrance first. She sniffs, listens, pauses. Nothing stirs. The cub is alive, curled and trembling, but untouched. The mother arrives and carefully lifts the tiny body, as if the weight of it might vanish if held too roughly. This is not just recovery, it's redemption. To lose one would be unbearable. And now, with both lives in their care, the journey continues. There is no triumph here, only the heavy truth of responsibility, and the path forward lies still in danger's shadow. Far from the badger's trail, the leopard slips back into its element alone, silent and unchallenged beneath the broken canopy. The scrubland melts into denser trees, and here, in this layered world of branch and bark, the predator thrives. Leopards are built not just for power, but for precision muscles tuned to silent stalks, to explosive leaps, to the art of vanishing between leaves and shadow. It climbs effortlessly, body folding into itself, ascending a tree with a kill draped across its shoulders, an antelope taken earlier in the dusk. In the branches, it does not eat. It waits, eyes scanning the ground below, ears twitching at faint insect tremors, nostrils catching every thermal whisper. This is not rest, it's vigilance. The leopard does not own territory through dominance alone, but through disappearance. While lions roar and hyenas gather, the leopard watches. Its power comes not from size, but from its refusal to be seen until it chooses. In solitude, it rules without contest. Yet even here, beneath stars and rustling limbs, it carries the sting of resistance, the memory of badgers that would not yield, that would not run. And for once, the master of ambush had been turned away. High in the treetops, the leopard reclines along a thick branch, the weight of its recent kill slung beside it. Here, elevation is not luxury, it's survival. The forest floor teems with scavengers, hyenas, jackals, even other leopards. But up here, the air is still, the world quieter. A kill hoisted into the branches becomes more than food, it becomes proof of strength, of foresight, of earned solitude. The leopard scans the horizon, its golden eyes half-lidded but never unaware. Every tree has been measured, every bark and branch memorized. This is its vertical kingdom, a realm of angles and shadows, where scent trails fade and ground threats are denied. With one leap, it can disappear into leaves. With another, descend like a whispering blade. Trees aren't just shelter, they are weapon, stage, escape. Generations of survival have shaped this dance. From these heights, the leopard reads the land like scripture, marking movements, sensing shifts, mapping prey from above and below. Life continues unaware. It is not the roar that dominates here, but the pause before it. In this partnership between predator and perch, the forest gives nothing and yet offers everything to those who know how to climb. Beneath the layered canopy, as night settles into its full weight, the leopard moves again, silent, deliberate, flowing through shadows like water through roots. Its body, coiled with strength and honed by generations of stealth, is a marvel of quiet power. It passes unseen beneath the branches it once ruled, its coat melting into mottled light and leaf. This is a creature unmatched in agility and dominance, able to carry prey thrice its size, to vanish before a single heartbeat can react. And yet, even such mastery bends to the limits of instinct. The encounter with the badgers remains etched into its memory, not a defeat in strength, but in resolve. For all its skill, the leopard met something it could not unnerve. Two bodies, battered yet unyielding, willing to fight not for territory or hunger, but for bond. That unity, ragged, defiant, and raw, stood its ground. Now, beneath the stars, the leopard pauses near another tree, head low, tail still. Behind it, the wild resets. The badgers dig anew, farther off, carving safety into earth with grit and faith. In the end, the night belongs to no single hunter. It belongs to those who endure.